So we have a full super moon coming this week. What's
That's
it all about?
I know. It's exciting. Well, the sun's changing signs. The sun's moving from Aquarius, where it's been for the last 4 weeks, into the sign of Pisces today. And then tomorrow, it's tomorrow, it's a full moon, and it's a super full moon, which just means it's close. That's all it means. It's close to the Earth, and so it looks bigger. But full moons always bring matters to a climax. They always bring things to a conclusion. So it's important to know where that conclusion, what is going to be concluded.
Right.
So for Pisces, they have been really trying to deal with their interest in the partnership, with their interest in the relationship. Pisces have Virgo on the 7th, and their partners have really been just yipping at them to do this and do that and do this and do that. And it comes to an end this week where Pisces go, no, that's all the changing I'm going to do, and that's it, I'm done. So good luck with that. For Aries, it's a good time just to take a step back. It's the end of Aries solar year. They need to take a hard look at their work situation and to be able to look at it dispassionately, as in without emotion, be able to see, because they're trying to make a change and they want to make the change that's right for them. And I don't think they have all the information yet, but they get it this week, so they'll know the right thing to do to modify their work environment to suit their wants and needs. For Tauruses, I think this is great energy for them. This energy is in their 11th house of hopes, wishes, goals, and objectives, and some kind of thing dealing with a child or something close to their heart, something that they love, gets resolved. And it gets resolved very, very favorably for them, because Tauruses are more worried about their children and their loved ones than they are themselves, which makes sense. And there's a very favorable resolution to it.
Ooh,
I know you got a Taurus. I'd be happy to hear that.
Yeah, a couple
of them would be happy to hear that. Yeah. For Geminis, this energy is moving into their 10th house of career and public standing, and something gets revealed at home that's illuminated by the light of this full moon. Something I'm not so sure they wanted to be unearthed, but it needs to be in order to be able to go forward and to be clear with what you need to do. And it's kind of like sweeping out some kind of debris at home is really what it is for them. I don't know how to say it other than that.
All right.
And I don't know that it's going to be great, but it needs to be done. For Cancers, this energy is in the 9th house of the law. Legal matters, educational matters, important matters at a distance. And I got to tell you, Cancer, if you're going to beg for mercy, it's best to do it in person and get down on one knee and be really contrite when you're doing it. So you're likely to get a much better result from that. And if you could say, oh, there wasn't any malice in it, it was just one of those things, you'll get a much better result as long as you start with, I'm so sorry, I was wrong.
I got a couple of those in the family as well.
They have a hard time with those. A lot of people have a hard time with those words. I used to have to practice them in front of the mirror. Now they just roll off my lips. For Leos, this energy is great because it's about other people's resources flowing your way.
Woo-hoo!
It's about finding a way to capitalize on existing resources. And more importantly, the resources that you share with other people, finding a way to maximize them and capitalize on them. Not put money into it, but find a way to get money back out of them and to maximize what you already have going on. And something new comes to light that makes it easier. Some ruling, some piece of paper makes it easier for you to do that as a Leo.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, for Virgos, their partners are going to be having a chat with Virgos. Partners have a lot to say. Virgos are very demanding of their partners, and partners usually put up with it, but they're going to go, okay, you've gone just far enough. That's it. You got to stop. That's the kind of thing and Virgos need to know exactly where they are going too far. The demands that they're making are just no human could actually live up to them, and they need to modify that just a little bit.
Gotcha.
Because their partners are worth keeping. For Libras, this energy is in their 6th house of work, health, and responsibilities. And Libras, they've been very fired up about their job and about work and what it is that they're doing. And they need to be really careful with this full moon because it's also going to reveal to them their weaknesses. And I think it's an important thing to know what your weaknesses are rather than your strengths, because your strengths, you go, yay, your weaknesses are the ones that trip you up. And
exactly.
I can think of a couple of Libras that are in running for president and making a big deal in the House of Representatives, and they need to be careful their own words don't come back to haunt them.
And they will.
And they always do, because, it turns out nobody forgets anything anymore. For Scorpios, this energy is in their 11th house of hopes, wishes, goals, and objectives in love affairs. And I think that Scorpios are trying very hard to find the love again. If they're single, they'll attract someone. If they're married, that goes very well. And if you're looking for love, Scorpio, look inside your own social circle. Don't look outside, because that's really where you'll find it.
Don't be looking for love in all
the wrong places. Yeah. Look right around you. Normally there's somebody right in your right in your ken, in your view, and for one reason or another you're ignoring it. For Sagittarius, this energy is in the 10th house of career and public standing, and they are trying very, very hard. Sagittarians have Jupiter in their sign. They're expanding all sorts of different areas of their life, and now this full moon is in their 10th house, and they will see how far they've come, and also how far they need to go to where they get until, and it will take them all year to finish this up, but at least they'll have a good blueprint of how they're doing in the direction that they're moving. For Capricorns, this energy is in the 9th house of the law. Legal matters, educational matters, important matters at a distance, anything having to do with certification, any kind of paperwork, any kind of contracts are all going to come to be over the next week or so for Capricorns. And some stuff they've been working on for 2 or 3 months, and they just need to buckle on down and finish it up. It's like a class for extended additional education, not a degree, but something you need to go forward and just do it.
Okay.
And then for Pisces, the last sign, it's about them, not Pisces, Aquarius, it's about them making more money. It's through the fruits of their labor, through their own efforts. They've spent a bunch of money. Now they need to find a way to increase the amount of money they have, and it's through their efforts. It's not money falling out of the sky on them. Partners don't do it for them. The Aquarian will take steps to make more money themselves. So that's tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac, with the sun entering Pisces and a supermoon tomorrow in the Pisces Virgo sign. So
All right. Sounds like good news. We'll see you next week.
it's about time.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.